My name is Gabriele Pesce. I'm the Director for Innovation and Sustainable Finance at Euroheat Power. I coordinate the DHC Plus platform, is the research innovation branch of Euroheat Power. And I also work in the field of sustainable finance policy. And I support the policy team in defining the district heating and cooling as, for example, an attractive infrastructure for private capital. Basically, we as an association have a strong network of stakeholders in the district heating and cooling industry. So basically, our main role is to support the promotion, dissemination of the project's results, and in particular to raise awareness about the analysis of the project, analyzing district heating and cooling as an asset class. So this could, I would say, support our mission to make district heating and cooling an appealing infrastructure for private investors. Basically, there are plenty of misconceptions, and also, honestly, private investors don't know exactly our infrastructure. When I said it's a mission, because of course, district heating and cooling mostly relies on public funds. Historically, is a natural monopoly, so attracting private investor is not easy. According to some recent studies, we need 1.15 trillion euro to expand and refurbish all Europe's district heating and cooling networks. And of course, this cannot be done just by public funds. So we need to attract more private capital. At the moment, private investor thinks that district heating and cooling is a local and too risky infrastructure and investment with very high upfront cost. It's not really true, even though district heating and cooling has some specific economics. The reality is that district heating and cooling could be seen as a very long-term, stable return investment with, I would say, the ability to contribute the energy transition in the future. So there will be a pivotal infrastructure for the decarbonization of the heating sector. Well, it's very important. Identifying district heating and cooling as an asset class can create and make district heating and cooling a recognizable infrastructure, also support investors to make right investment decision, also to create some clear benchmark, and also supporting private capital and private investor to make the right decision investment. So it's very important, and we are very, I would say, happy to contribute to this project to analyze this. As I said before, we must attract more private capital in infrastructure. Basically, private investor can accelerate the expansion of district heating and cooling. We say aim at having in 2030 at least 20% of heating provided by district heating and cooling, and in 2050 at least 50% of the heating sector should be supplied and, I would say, operated by district heating and cooling network. And to do that and to realize these scenarios, we need more private investors. So, of course, having more private capitals and can accelerate this kind of, scenario, and also accelerate at the same time the decarbonization of the heating sector. That's totally true. Well, in my opinion, that can support the establishment of clear benchmark, as I said before, and also creating clearer and more solid investment models for investor, and that could support this attraction, this leverage of private capital. So it's absolutely pivotal to do that.